Alright, gonna continue working on the little MAYTAG. We got the crank in and the connecting rod and stuff like that. I guess now we can put the carburetor on. We'll bolt the carburetor on. It's one less thing we have laying around to get destroyed. And I'm going to bolt this on, but when you bolt these on, you have this caution plate here that usually goes on the top bolts there. And I'm not going to put that on. I'm going to put that on later because that just sticks up above everything, and chances of that getting bent are pretty good. So we'll put that on last. It isn't that difficult to take them two screws out. So alright, let's bolt that on, and then I guess we'll put the clutch and the kicker assembly on. Alright, we got the carb on, and I got everything all set up and prepped here. So what I'm going to do is I got you guys up on a tripod here, and I'm just going to let the camera roll. And I got a stopwatch here. I'm going to start it, and that way I got an idea how long this video is. So we'll see how that plays out. Alright, first I'm going to we'll take this. This is the pin. Oh yeah, I might get in your way once in a while, you know what I mean, but that's the nature of the beast. Alright, I'm going to stick this pin in here, put a little bit of oil on it, and just stick it in here. Well, you know what? I'm going to oil in here too. This doesn't spin, but it'll keep it from rusting up a little bit. Not that it matters if it rusts up, but it's just a thought. I'll be able to sleep better. Okay. I'm not going to bend these cotter pins now. I'll wait till after we turn these off, because we got work to do. Alright, now, you know what? Let's go with the clutch. Let's go with the clutch first. Alright, even that, I'm going to put a little oil in there. I don't want much oil in here because you want them balls to roll. But I don't want any rust on this. So we'll just put a real thin coat on. It's amazing how close these ball bearing clutches are to the Briggs. They're almost identical. Same principle. Like I say, even though these aren't going to rotate on the shaft, I'll put a little oil in here just to prevent it from rusting. Okay, now the trick is to try and get these ball bearings to sit in the corners without moving. There we go. That wasn't difficult. Oh, so far so good. Oh, there you go. Alright, stick them ball bearings in the corner, and you just stick this down there. And then we'll get this. This is a taper pin. First we'll find out where the taper is. Okay, it's in the right place. You see now, if it was opposite, you wouldn't be able to send that pin through. So we know that's where it goes. I want to do the same thing on this. Okay, don't go on that side. It goes in this side. Alright, let me get you over here. If you remember this is just a little felt washer that keeps the oil from pissing out. And then these, you guys probably didn't see me take these off, but this here is what keeps your shaft. See the plate right now? These here are spacers, and you can get them in different sizes. And this one just happened to have 2. So we're just going to go back with 2. And then, let's see, we said this was the top, yeah. We'll stick this on there. Oh boy. I hear you. I hear you guys. A little bit up. Whew. Glad you guys are there. And we already lived inside here, so let's not get crazy. Okay. You can't see this, but I got that hole lined up. At least I thought I did. There we go. Alright. I'm going to tap that in place. Before I go any further and lose these bearings, let me put a cotter pin in there, a little hole for a cotter pin here. Like I said, I'll bend them over if you guys stop looking. I don't think there was anything holding that on. You'd think there would have been a washer, but there isn't. Okay, where were we? We're tapping this pin in here. It should be plenty. You don't get crazy with it because you go around the bottom here and you can't see that, but it has a split. And what I'm going to do is just separate it a little bit, and that's what keeps that pin from coming out. Okay, good to go. We're good to go. Alright, now I guess we'll get this. We put a little oil in here. You really don't need oil in there, but that's just to keep a little rust. A little rust prevention. Okay, don't get sloppy with it. Okay, put a little on here. A little on the inside. This part does rotate. Not much, but just enough. Okay. Wipe my hands off if you don't mind. Alright. Before we put this on, I'm going to put the spring on. You guys are going to say, well, why are you using the old cotter pins? Because I think they look better. You know, you don't really need all that shine. I was going the wrong way. I know somebody was saying that, you're going in the wrong way. Alright. Bend it over. Magic hammer here. And our spring is on there. That just makes that much easier, because once you get all stuff on here, you really can't get to that. Alright, let's see which way this went. This goes this way here. And then, before I do that, let me lube this up. Now let me show you something here. You guys didn't see this when I took it off. But this has like it feels like hard plastic right now, but I think at one time it probably started out as rubber. And that fits down this hole. And then you got a spring that goes in there. That's like almost like a tapered spring. And then you have a screw, an adjustment screw. And all that does is keep tension on this, so when your pedal is there, you know, it's not just flopping around. Alright. If I recall, we're over here. And this goes like this. And then this, I believe, goes on here. There we go. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that the tensioner in there. This should come all the way down. There we go. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but this has a concave in where it rides on the shaft there. Okay. And then this goes in, and then this little screw. Okay. Like I said, we're rolling with this, or else I would have stopped and moved you guys around. Okay, there we go. Okay. We can adjust that later if we have to. Now, wipe my hands off. We're getting all slippery here. I think we're going on 10 minutes on this video already. Time flies. So we got 5 minutes. I'm going to give you 15 minutes. So we got 5 minutes to put this stuff on. Alright, I guess we'll go with this. This is just the clutch cover here, I guess, for safety. And that was this bolt here. Remember we had, no? Uh-oh. There we go. Here we go. I didn't have a 1/2 inch socket ready for you guys. I'm still here. Keep it rolling. Okay, something's amiss here. Let me see, I know what that is. Use the wrong screw, wrong bolt. If I recall, this one must have gone in there, just a round flathead. We'll have to check the video, have to check the footage. That's what happens when you keep the camera rolling. No editing here. What the hell? There we go. There we go. To find out where the extra bolt goes. Okay, there we go. That's better. In the original ones in this hole, they actually drilled it through the bearing, and it had an oil fill with a ball bearing, but these earlier models don't have it, so that's the way this one's staying. Alright. Next, I don't know if you can see it, but here's this bolt down here that we left in the gas tank. We left that unbolted because that's going to go on here. Before we do that, we got a bolt hole here. When I took this off, somebody left a comment, and they said, because I call it a set screw, and somebody said it's a hex bolt. But if you want to get technical, I would call that, where you at? I would call that a square head. But we're not going to get technical. And that just goes on here. I'm going to lubricate it, not lubricate it, but just put oil on it, because this don't move, but it is exposed. Put a little oil on the back here. And even here on this piece. Okay. And that just goes like that. And you tighten the set screw. Get this out of your way. Put this bolt in first, so everything's lined up. You see, now you guys probably can't even see me putting that bolt in, but that's what we're going with. We're flying with it. I'm gonna sit down. It's the first time I sat down the whole video. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can see. Let me back you. I'm not gonna shut you off. I'm just gonna back you up. Oh no. Let me move you over a little bit. Well, I think you could see. Who said you couldn't see? Alright. Now this is our spring. This just goes in this hole right here. Looks like that spring's gonna hit, but it ain't. Now, we just have to bend this, oh, get a small screwdriver. You guys didn't see that, but I just scratched the paint. That's all right, we're going to go up and touch everything up, because there's going to be more scrapes than that. Can't get mad about that. Alright, so there you go. That's working nice. Alright, I guess our next step is to, we'll put the head on. I still haven't honed that, so we'll hone that head out and put that on, and then maybe the flywheel. So we're getting close. Alrighty, enough of this one.